What are the specific hunting regulations on Nature Conservancy land? If you are curious about hunting regulations on Nature Conservancy land, you are in the right place. Let's break down the specifics to help you navigate these rules effectively. Hunting on Nature Conservancy land is tightly regulated to balance conservation efforts with responsible hunting practices. These regulations are designed to protect natural habitats and ensure safety for everyone involved. First, hunting is only allowed with a written permit. Each hunter must have their own personal permit, and these permits cannot be transferred to anyone else. They are issued for specific seasons and designated areas. It is essential to follow all local, state, and federal laws, including obtaining any necessary government licenses. Unauthorized hunting or access is strictly prohibited. When it comes to species, many Nature Conservancy preserves primarily allow hunting of white-tailed deer. This is because deer populations are managed to reduce ecological damage. Other species may be hunted only if specifically mentioned in the permit. Both archery and firearm hunting are permitted where local laws allow, but hunters must verify which methods are approved for their specific permit area. Unnecessary shooting or target practice is not allowed to minimize disturbance and risk. Regarding equipment, hunters can only use temporary, non-damaging tree stands or ground blinds. Permanent stands or those that harm trees are not permitted. Each hunter is limited to one stand or blind per permit. Stands must be labeled with the hunter's name and contact information and cannot be placed within 50 yards of preserve boundaries or another hunter's stand. Stands can be set up no more than 7 days before the season starts and must be removed within 7 days after the season ends. Ground blinds must display at least 144 square inches of solid blaze orange material visible from all directions for safety. Artificial baiting, including the use of food plots or attractants, is strictly prohibited. Trail cameras and deer drives are also not allowed. These rules help maintain natural animal behavior and prevent ecological disruption. Safety is a top priority. No hunting is permitted within 100 yards of any inhabited dwelling to protect residents. Hunters must respect property boundaries and avoid trespassing on adjacent lands. Activities like fires, camping, littering, and dumping waste are not allowed. All trash, including shell casings and arrows, must be removed. Field dressing deer should not occur along trails or near parking areas to maintain cleanliness and safety. For those focused on shooting, hunting, and archery, these regulations mean careful planning is essential. Choose equipment that meets Nature Conservancy standards, such as portable, non-invasive stands and blinds, along with appropriate safety gear. Scout your permitted area in advance, but remember that baiting and trail cameras are off-limits. Always confirm your exact location to avoid boundary violations. Practice ethical shot placement to ensure quick, humane harvests and minimize tracking through sensitive habitats. By following these specific regulations, hunters can enjoy their sport while contributing to conservation efforts. Adhering to these guidelines shows respect for the land, wildlife, and fellow hunters. Successful hunting on Nature Conservancy land requires attention to detail and a willingness to adapt to preserve specific guidelines.